The Steelers are the poor man's version of the Vikings from last year, guys. That's the best way I put it. Like, how are they 5-3? I have no idea, but they still are. Let's go. Here we go. I'm mad about this. Here we go. Let's just get right into the highlights.
Into Franco Harris. McNair throws for Dyson. Dodge for the end zone. It's unbelievable.
Through the middle. Big hole to the end zone. Najee Harris for the touchdown. Right down the middle. Pressure again. Wide open and make me give it to Henry. Henry is going to try to get to the goal line and does. Touchdown.
Ball's just not able to be completed.
Here's Boswell. 9th year with it. So does Tennessee go to the locker room with a 3-point lead? They do. And it's 7. Nice hold. Harris still going. Breaking down. And now we're tied at 3rd. Look out. Gets it away. And it's caught there. Henry. From 48, he's made a pair each from 36, and he is still as look it down the sideline. It's caught. The crowd was yearning for a big play. 32 yards here, longest of the night. Warren bounces off a tackle. Warren Pickett to the end zone. Touchdown, and there it was, Diontae Johnson. Levis steps up, fires, and it's picked off. FINALLY gets into the end zone. 2016.
Steelers do escape against the Titans with a 20-16 home win, and what was definitely a grinder of a match. Both these teams did, in fact, move the football at some points, but a lot of inconsistencies in offense, and both defensive lines dominating for parts of this game for sure as well. Looking at it, obviously, the Titans do fall to 3-5. She's been a really inconsistent team this year, and you can definitely see in this one. Steelers do go to 5-3. Of course, they've been really good after a loss, and I mean, like guys, like the Steelers just find ways to win games, and it's annoying, but that's just kind of who they are. But either way, Kenny Pickett, 22 of 39, 262 interception. Of course, at the end of the game, that was not a good throw, obviously, at the end of the game. But I will be honest, I like a lot what Will did. Of course, first things first, he did not try to force any passes again. That one throw he did. But obviously, he did throw the ball away a lot. I do think he could have been a little more mobile, though. To be honest, I really do think he could be better there. But again, he's still a rookie. So again, you got to be like the conservative play style. Derrick Henry wasn't exactly too consistent, but he did, of course, say that on their only touchdown of the game. Tajay Spears struggled to get out of the backfield. Receiving wise, I mean, D-Hop, Kyle Phillips both had pretty consistent games overall for like what they were supposed to get. Derrick Henry had one nice catch and got stuff in the other ones. Chris Moore got a bomb. It wasn't really a bomb, but a good catch to start the game. And yeah, Kyle Phillips being your leading receiver is not that good, but I mean, no one was really getting truly open that much in this game. Chicago was kind of disappointing, too. Yeah, offensively, it was definitely a struggle. The most frustrating thing, really for the Titans in general, is that they couldn't finish drives. Because they did move the football pretty well. It was just like they didn't finish those drives. Outside, of course, the one they scored the touchdown on. Defensively, though, they were honestly not that bad. I'll be honest, they did a really bad job at tackling the running backs. That's really all I got to say there. They did a pretty good job in coverage. I mean, Amani Hooker and, where is he? Terrell Edmonds definitely did a good job at containing the run game for sure. Jeffrey Simmons definitely didn't play his best game, but he was pretty decent. Arden Key and Danico Autry both got consistent pressure. Azeez Al-Shaair was huge in the run game as well. Traver and Elijah Molden, of course, didn't do their best job in man, but in zone they looked a lot better. And overall, I don't really know what else to say. Like, I mean, Tier Tar, Kyle Pekka were both okay. Like, they did their job on defense, guys. Like, it wasn't the best game I've seen, but they were definitely okay. Steelers, though, Kenny Pickett, 19 of 30, 160 and a touchdown. That's what you're gonna expect from him in a game like this. Yeah, the receivers were getting up, the offensive line snuck it up a lot. Yeah, this was just a bad game for him, and he figured out a way to win. Do his job. Of course, Jalen Warren, 11 carries, 88 yards. They were definitely moving the ball on the ground a lot better than you expect. But again, there were a couple big runs here. Najee Harris had the longest run of his life. I think it was like 40-something yards. It was crazy. But he also had 69 yards and a touchdown. So, yeah, Najee Harris by far his best game of the season. Receiving-wise, Diontae Johnson finally caught a freaking touchdown. This is the first time since they played the Chiefs back in that 2022 wildcard game. Yeah, it's been a long time coming for him. And outside of that, I mean, George Pickens had 2 catches for -1 yards. And when you got your receiver getting, your best receiver getting negative contributions, at least this season, a guy like Jalen Warren and Connor Hayward not really stepping up either. I mean, I'm surprised they hit this many yards. Like, again, you can't have your best receiver, at least at this point in the season, having -1 yards. Defensively, though, where do I really start? I'm going to be honest, it was definitely not the best performance I've seen from them in a while, in this season. But, again, they did have 4 sacks. They got a lot of pressure. They kind of imposed their will in the run defense towards the end of the game. Secondary-wise, they were sitting on basically every route, and they didn't give up anything deep. So, yeah, it was a pretty darn good performance overall. They definitely were the best against Derrick Henry, though. And if it wasn't for some good tackling, they would have probably given him a couple touchdowns. Steelers did run for a lot more yardage, but it wasn't, like, again, a crazy amount more. The Titans finally, again, Steelers have won 7 games in the, since 2022, I think, where they've been outgained, which is just crazy. They were much more efficient, though, overall. Again, 6 of 12 on 3rd down. They only punted, they didn't take a sack. Of course, 31 to 20 minutes was efficient as well. In favor of this, what is called Titans as well. Some drives were extended by the Steelers, Titans because of those Steelers penalties. But yeah, look at it overall. I mean, the Titans just could not finish, and the Steelers did when they needed to, and that's really why they're 5-3, and the Titans are, and these two teams aren't 4-4. Disappointing loss for the Titans, but let's get right into the keys to game rates for both these teams. And what I wanted to see from the Titans offensively is Will Levis being able to get his to his 2nd and 3rd reads consistently. He did, but then again, once he got to the 3rd read and nothing was open, and pressure started to come, he threw it away, which I guess was good. Derrick Henry did not have 100 rushing yards. I think he had 100 total yards, though. 5 plus down for targets for Diontae Hopkins. They didn't actually take too many. I mean, he took actually a couple. Honestly, he might have hit 5. But honestly, it was just like he couldn't finish drives. I'll have to give them 2 minuses, but I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. They did move the football somewhat well against that defense, but offensive line-wise, I mean, with Andre Dillard getting hurt and Jalen Duncan there, you could see he just didn't know what the hell he was doing again with those stunts and double chips that they were running with him. Obviously, T.J. Watt cut inside so much with Jalen Duncan. He didn't know what to do, obviously, there. Again, he was a 6th-round pick for a reason, but yeah, that was just kind of tough for them there. It was a rough way to go for them. Defensively, build up with 3rd down pressure packages. I like some of the stuff they brought, but some of it I think was unnecessary. They could have just dropped back and it would have been better. Jeffrey Simmons continuing to wreak havoc on the quarterback. Again, when they ran into motion, Jeffrey Simmons was a lot less effective because he had, again, second-guess himself a couple times. But when he started to use power towards the end of the game, you could see that. I mean, no one was really stopping him. Don't give up 10+ points in the 4th quarter. They gave up 7, and I mean, like, you can't really tell me much more, but, like, you got to figure out one way or another to hold that lead. I mean, again, your offense just, like, kind of, like, folded, but at least defensively, you got to figure out something there. So, again, really try to hold them to 3, but I'll have to give them, I don't know, a minus. They really, 2 minuses as well. The Titans defense, again, they just gave up too many rushing yards, and they just didn't feel as, like, intense as they usually are, which Steelers, offensively, I mean, the best thing they did in this game was kind of, like, keeping the Titans, pass rush in their front 7 at bay, but then again, offensively, again, it was a lot of quick throws. So now let's just talk about the Steelers to end this thing. Okay, Steelers offensively take shots with the boundary with Pickens and Diontae. Again, Diontae Moore. Najee Harris did, I don't know, did he have 100 total yards? He might have. Dan Moore Jr., 71% pass rush, black run rate. Maybe. I don't think so, though. And they did double Jeffrey Simmons a lot. Offensively, I'll give them 2 pluses. Again, they pulled something out of their butt. But, no, honestly, 4 pluses. Because this is the best the running games looked all year. Defensively, balanced Montavious Adams to 2 high and 3rd. They did it maybe 30% of the time. Wasn't the best there. C.J. Watt and Alex Hutchinson both getting 5 pressures. I think they both got at least 3. Joey Porter Jr., 8% of the snaps. He got like 50-something. Because Derrick Henry was on the field. And Landon Roberts, 5+ tackles. He probably got like, I think he might, no, he definitely got, maybe he did. No, he had 4. So, or like 9 total. Steelers defense, though. I'll be honest, I like a lot of the stuff I saw, but I'll be honest, again, just the fact that, again, the offensive line kind of got hurt. But yeah, they did get good pressure. Again, they did impose their will. They did a really good job, again, at holding the Titans down. So I'll give them 5 pluses. And with that, that's all I got for the Steelers. And yeah, again, 8 a.m. is when the Week 9 NFL Sunday preview comes out for again on Sunday. So again, stay tuned for that. 8 a.m. Sunday, that's when the video comes out for all the previews for Week 9. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, there's some huge games coming out on Sunday. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, see you then.
Snap, clean, kick, up. Duke wins.